Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 13. Love and Loveleen. Love is power. Love has power to restore peace. Love has power of patience. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. I'm sure you had a peaceful day. I think that when we get homework to do, I start early morning and to see how when there is love, there is also peace. And I find that power of peace is very, very important in life because when there is love for the self, then one remembers what Baba said, that peace is your swadharma, religion of the self. I don't think we knew what is peace before coming to knowledge. When we came to Baba, we understood knowledge, we understood what is love for God, and we experienced peace. I still remember to be peaceful was not something which was normal. If not internal conflict, but lot of chat, lot of thoughts, right? But as soon as we came to Baba, got the introduction of who am I am a soul and I am peaceful. After that, we start experiencing peace, right? So, love has connection with the peace, but there is another aspect of peace, which is also, we call it quiet mind. But even verbally quiet, we have a saying that there is a time where you can reply back, you can argue. But there is a saying, if you remain quiet once, the happiness is 100 times. There is a saying, Ek chup so sukh. Before we didn't know, we thought it's like tolerating, it's like keeping in me, holding. But now we understand that when my mind is quiet, peaceful, then whatever I say is out of self-respect. They generally say peace of mind. When mind is peaceful, then I find that a peaceful person, the vibrations of peace, and our vibrations of peace create a very, very beautiful atmosphere of peace. Creating vibrations of peace, creating atmosphere of peace. Because what Baba is establishing is world of peace. So at present, wherever we are, our surroundings needs to be very peaceful. Peaceful doesn't mean you don't talk to each other or there is, children are there, they will play, they will make noise. But there is no conflict. So when there is no conflict, that energy is very, very good. Even children who grow at home where relationships are peaceful, their nature is different. But if they always see a lot of conflict, a lot of fight, a lot of argument, a lot of confusion. So peace of mind, so mind also is like third eye, right? So when there is peace, you can see very clearly. Everything is clear. When you are not peaceful, you are disturbed, you are very confused. And in confusion, you don't know what to say, what to decide, what to think. But then I say, let me be peaceful. And I become peaceful. Then I know what is next step, what to do. And I will do right thing, not reaction. Sometimes most of the actions are just reaction. But if you want to really, really create very elevated karmas, then you have to be peaceful. Because then whatever you're doing, you're sowing such a beautiful, peaceful seed. And that seed will bring many, many fruits of peace. I remember Dadi Prakashpani always used to remind us that we are instrument to establish peace in the world. But if you are not peaceful, how can you create world of peace? Right? Not only peaceful in the mind, but peaceful in our interaction, in our words. I think most of you like, but I like peace very much. Because I think everything can really flourish in peace. Right? It is very, very important. Even before deciding something, doing something, we generally say Om Shanti. So, what is Om Shanti? I am a peaceful soul, right? It's not I say Om Shanti and start fighting, right? It does happen sometimes. Om Shanti is like, let's start now fighting. No. First we say Om Shanti and then we fight, right? No, I am peaceful soul. So to create peace, to establish peace, and I know that this is like something which you have to accumulate, you have to acquire. Because the sanskars from the past, the personalities, different people can disturb the mind. But I always remember Baba's point when Baba said, remain set, don't get upset. Remain set on the seat of self-respect so you won't be upset. And upset really is leaving your throne of soul consciousness. It's really, really like Baba said today, uh, take your kingdom, take your throne, and that is the throne of I'm a peaceful soul. So if I leave the throne, then what I become? Subservient, no servant. So every one of us, whatever task we do, Do it peacefully. Mm. But then, with if you want to be peaceful, you need to have lot of patience. Mm. Generally, when there is lack of patience, then there is irritation. Mm. It's just like hurry, hurry, let's do hurry. Mm. But what I have done, everything. Mm. There was a time when you cook, you need a lot of patience. And now everything is fast, right? Put in pressure cooker, cook it, it's fast, right? Mm. I remember that my mother, those aunties, mm, they will leave everything on the slow fire for a long time. Mm. I still remember the taste of that food. Mm. Even when they make beans, they will leave it on it used to be coal fire. So when main cooking is done, lunch, then on the low fire, they will leave beans. So by afternoon, they are cooked very nicely, inside they are very, very well cooked. But not these days, right? They are cooked, well cooked, but fast food. That one thing I noticed that anything you do with patience, you won't make mistakes. If I hurry, I rush, just get things done, but joyfully, lovefully, you do everything. It has its own experience, it has its own beauty. The feelings are very good. So internally, it takes little time, but you have to trust for patience. Mm. They say it never goes waste. Patience will always be there, always be helpful. They say that reward of patience is very sweet. धैर्यता का फल मीठा होता है. Mm. It's also saying for uh, if you have planted something, you want to rush to get the fruit from that plant. What will happen? I think there is little bit difference between patience and peace, but they are two different qualities. It are very connected. If you have patience, you will be peaceful. And when you are peaceful, you will have patience. As I said, not to just rush to get the fruit from the tree, let it ripe. So internally, patience is a very deep inner quality. And then when you have patience, you are thinking in patience. Even when you are planning something, anything you're doing through mind and intellect, tomorrow try to use the quality of patience. Because rushingly we just think and let's do. And then when we get time to think with patience, we think completely different. So when Baba has given us power of love and we can experience and use the qualities of peace and patience, why not? No? Especially these days, the whole energy is of fast, fast, everything fast, right? There's nothing like patience. If you are somewhere in patience, mostly they will think you don't know what action to do because everything should be fast, prompt. But if you think with patience, then with clarity, whatever plan you will make will be very good. But our intellect start, get it done, get it done. So not to make any mistakes, not to waste our energy, not to even waste money. Sometimes when we are very quick in deciding, we could waste money also. And then you think peacefully, say, oh, I don't really need, I don't think that was necessary. So any kind of energy you use, whether of words, of thoughts, or action, or of time, peace is very important, but also patience is very important. It will happen. We know it's going to happen. That's your patience. Very quickly, will it happen, not happen, this might happen, that might happen. You make a long list. For me, I always say, let's wait, no. Let's see. Best will happen. Drama is accurate. Baba will guide us. You can only experience this when there is patience. It doesn't mean you won't get your task done. You will, uh, but there will not be any mistakes. Plus, your creativity of the mind can be used properly when there is patience. Otherwise, there is no creativity. It is more like thoughts come, we just do it. But to enjoy your own creativity and clarity, and then the vibrations also, when you have patience and peaceful, especially even with patience, you start seeing that fruits are ripe ones and it's the right time to have those fruits. I know sometimes you get good quality fruits. They look very nice and you want to eat because they are good, but they're not ripe, right? So what happens? They are sour, right? They're not sweet. And we say, no, we have to keep maybe 2, 3 days. And then when we eat, they will be sweet. And also, it's like Sudama, no? The story of Sudama. As soon as Krishna ate rice, and then he was taking leave, but Krishna didn't offer him anything. If you need anything, if you need help, because he went for help, right? So all the way while returning, he kept talking in the mind, what will I tell my wife? My friend didn't help. He didn't do anything. He keeps saying so many things. Right? And when we reach home, he couldn't recognize that a very little cottage changed into palace. And his wife was wearing all kinds of ornaments, good clothes, children, everything was different because Sri Krishna had already arranged that for him. If he had patience, then he wouldn't have wasted all the time, but he would have sang his praise on the way. So I find that one should never get impatient. You should always say, wait. and watch drama. Yeah, I know many of you are thinking about patience. For everyone, like you give knowledge to someone, you have sown the seed. We just want quickly him to be BK, then start doing service, and they feel pressure, especially in the family, right? If your son has taken knowledge or anyone, you just want to see him uh, fully running or a lot of progress. But they're taking time, but that's okay, no? Your patience will help lot of souls. But when you get impatient, it could change into tension, it could change into pressure, it can change into like you are forcing something. Sow the seed, have patience, and at the right time, you will see very, very beautiful, ripe fruit. It could be with anything. I'm giving example of fruit or flower, but each action I do, I just know that if it's a good action, selfless action, action of charity, elevated action, it has its own reward fruit, but then it appears at the right time. So tomorrow, pay attention. Start with your mind, with your words, planning everything. Use the quality of patience. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Victory Journey, Sakar Murli, decorating the children with the jewels of knowledge.
मधुबन वाले बाबा ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा तूने प्यार जो दिया है तूने प्यार जो दिया है भला कैसे भुलाएं ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा
गाइड क्या दिखलाते हैं? स्वर्ग जाने का गेट दिखलाते हैं। ये ठीक है नहीं? हाँ? तो वो अभी नाम इनको दिया है बच्चे को गेट वे, यानी रास्ते के तरफ जाना, गेट का रास्ता। ये स्वर्ग का फाटक कभी खुलता है? हाँ? ये तो नर्क है ना, हेल है ना, हेवन का फाटक कब खोलते हैं और कौन खोलते हैं? कि कैसे जा सकते हैं मनुष्य स्वर्ग द्वार? ये नर्क द्वार है, वो स्वर्ग द्वार। अभी चित्र तो देखो तुमने बहुत बनाए हैं। हाँ? बाबा ने रात को घर, अच्छा ये कुछ काम करने, ये कुछ काम करने, ये कुछ काम करने। अच्छा बाबा पूछते हैं बच्चों से, तो इन सब में चित्र में कौन सा अच्छा चित्र है जिसे हमको गेट का द्वार देखने में आता है? चलो बोलो। हाँ? ये जो इतने सभी चित्र है, इसमें कौन सा एक चित्र है जिसे हम किसको भी समझा सके ये है स्वर्ग में जाने का गेट? कौन सा चित्र है? दिख रहा? नाम बताओ चित्र का। हाँ, सब बताओ। मैं क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ, नहीं रात को तुम जब खाते जब नहीं कुछ नहीं। अभी बाबा पूछते हैं, हाँ त्रिमूर्ति, अच्छा गोला। अरे पर एक बताओ, ये तो दो है।
ये एक ही चित्र, एक
बात सुनो, ये तो ठीक है, और मुझे गेट बताओ। इसने ये बताया, इसने अच्छा ये बताया। अरे भाई तुम बताओ बच्ची, हाँ इस सभी चित्रों में हमको गेट बताओ, समझे? स्वर्ग में जाने का गेट बताओ, इसमें कोई है कोई चित्र में गेट बताने का? तुम बताओ।
सीता का भगवान कौन है ये समझेंगे तो गेट हो जाएगा।
अच्छा ये समझेंगे, चलो भाई तुम बताओ। हाँ तुम बताओ, कोई बताने वाला है? हाँ जो बता सकते हैं सो हाथ उठा के बताओ, इसमें क्या है? हाँ अच्छा ये बोलते हैं झाप, सीढ़ी, अच्छा चलो और भी कोई है? हाँ चक्कर, अच्छा भाई चक्कर, अच्छा इसने कहा त्रिमूर्ति, इसने कहा चक्कर, उसने कहा सीढ़ी, इसने कहा ये, अच्छा और बताओ। शिव बाबा, चलो नाम नोट करते जाओ, मैं आज देखो। अच्छा और भी किसको बताना है? राम राज्य, राम राज्य, अच्छा वो इसमें गेट बताया। अच्छा ये बेचारा मून में रहते हैं, रिटायर्ड लाइफ। बोलो त्रिमूर्ति, त्रिमूर्ति कहाँ का इसने, ये और किसने कहा? जो त्रिमूर्ति कहते हैं साधु साहब, त्रिमूर्ति में बहुत आते हैं। अच्छा जो जिसने तुम भी त्रिमूर्ति गया, अच्छा इसमें आता है। अच्छा चक्कर, ये चक्कर किसने कहा? अरे खना जी, इसने राइट कहा। क्यों राइट कहा? तो मैं फिर समझाता हूँ, तो कुछ समझाना ही है गेट वे। अब ये चक्कर में ऊपर में देखो, इस तरफ में है नरक का गेट, इस तरफ में स्वर्ग का गेट। वो बड़े स्वर्ग में लक्ष्मी नारायण दिखलाते हैं, और उसमें तो सभी असली संपद देखते हैं, और ये भी दिखलाते हैं यहाँ से ये आत्मा भक्ति है, समझे? एक जाति है स्वर्ग में, एक जाति है शांति धाम में। अभी गेट तो ये बराबर है, ठीक बोला है, हाँ एकदम क्लियर। तुम लोग को सबको इसके ऊपर ही बड़ी समझाने। यहाँ आदमी देखो कितने हैं नरक में, स्वर्ग में देखो कितने आदमी हैं, स्वर्ग में देखो कितना राज्य है। भाई ये गेट, इसे चक्कर का ये जगह जो है, मैं इनसे ये बोल रहा, अच्छे चक्कर में गेट कौन है देख लो? क्या सारे चक्कर गेट है? नहीं, सारे चक्कर भी गेट नहीं है, बस वो गेट पूरा एकदम, तो वो जाती है हाथ में ऊपर में निकल जाती है, और जाएगा गेट, स्वर्ग का गेट और वो नरक का गेट। उसमें सुई लगी हुई है, नहीं वो शो करती है, सुई सबसे तिखी है देखो, तो वो सुई दिखलाती है कि ये नर्क अभी ये स्वर्ग होने का है। तो सबसे अच्छा समझाने का ये फर्स्ट क्लास गेट वे टू स्वर्ग क्लियर दिखलाया हुआ ये खन्ना राइट है, यानी विचार की बात है ना। तुम पहले विचार करो त्रिमूर्ति क्या गेट क्या है? नहीं, गेट क्लियर है एकदम, ये गोला दिखलाते हैं बिल्कुल अच्छी तरह से। अच्छा बच्ची बाजा बजाओ।
आप दया सिंधु बाबा, दिल में जो हमें समा देते, शिक्षा देते, शक्ति देते, गुण ज्ञान खजाने भर देते, निष्काम आपकी सेवाएं, निष्काम आपकी सेवाएं, उपहार स्वर्ग हमें देते हैं।
बच्चों को नमस्ते करते हैं,
बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
इतने सिक्के दे रूहानी बच्चों पर माता पिता बाप दादा का याद प्यार और गुड नाइट।
Om Shanti. So now we will get our homework and would like to invite our dear angel sister Shireen. And just to remind you all that tomorrow is Wednesday, so all Avakti children will be having Murli class for Avakti children from 5 to 5:30 p.m. So welcome, Sister Shireen.
Good evening, family. Good evening, Didi. That was a beautiful Sakar Murli excerpt. And how many of you got the question right, that it was the cycle? I was thinking it was the ladder, but the way he explained about the cycle was so good. Anyway, a sweet, sweet Baba. Let's do our homework for tomorrow. Love as power of patience. The complete trust I experience when absorbed in Baba's love fills my heart with patience. The complete trust I experience when absorbed in Baba's love fills my heart with patience. So let's do our meditation. This is a meditation on peace. Silence is the vessel in which we experience our original nature of peace. To experience a true state of peace, we need to become introverted and go into silence. We need to go so deep into this that we can experience how I was at the beginning of time, how I was when my only thought was about my immortal self. For the next few minutes, taking drishti from Baba, let's hit the pause button on our desires and overthinking. Affirm to yourself, I will put a pause on any doubts or conflicts or any kind of dissatisfaction. I will put them aside for now. Allow Baba's drishti to permeate your being as you breathe in and become as still as Baba. Let yourself soak in the silence and slowly and gently connect with your original quality of peace, which is deep within. I am spirit, I am light, I am peace. The only experience I'm having is I am. I am as still as Baba's heart. I am as peaceful as Baba. I am peace. I am peace. I'm here with Baba in my sweet, silent home. I am luminous light. I am peace. I stay in this stage for a few moments. This deep peace is activating love for the self. And I remember my Swadharma, my original religion is peace. Baba is establishing a world of peace. From this land of peace, I will go to the land of peace and happiness that Baba is establishing for me. I stay focused on being peace. And this awareness that I am a soul and I am peace nourishes me, and I feel refreshed. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good night. Om Shanti.